The rain over Neo-Shinjuku didn't just fall. It glowed with the neon pink bioluminescence of 1,000 hacked billboards. I sat in the cockpit of the Silver Dragonfly, a rusted courier ship that smelled of ozone and the scorched circuits of a dying AI core. My co-pilot, a sentient cloud of digital butterflies named Maru, flickered against the glass. "Kaito, the velocity is bleeding," she chirped in a voice like shattering glass. "The reality tethers are snapping. We aren't flying toward the moon, we're falling into the sky." I pulled the manual lever, but it didn't just resist, it turned into a bouquet of white lilies. The scent of funeral flowers filled the cabin, and the roar of the thrusters was replaced by the muffled, rhythmic sound of a heartbeat coming from the engine room. "Warning," Maru whispered, her butterflies turning a frantic, jagged crimson. "The cargo isn't a microchip, it's a memory. Specifically, the memory of the first time the sun ever rose." I looked at the lead line box in the hold, which was now beginning to pulse. The sky in front of us tore open like wet paper. Instead of a void, it revealed a giant, golden eye that blinked with the weight of 1,000,000,000 years. The Silver Dragonfly wasn't a ship anymore. It was a tiny, metallic tear falling toward a cosmic, celestial face. Suddenly, a girl with hair made of flowing starlight appeared on the nose of the ship. She wasn't wearing a suit. She was wrapped in a kimono made of woven binary code. She pressed her hand against the glass, and the cracks in the windshield turned into constellations. "Kaito-kun," she said, her voice echoing inside my own skull. "The world ended 10 minutes ago. We are currently the only thing left in the recycle bin." She smiled, and her teeth were made of miniature, polished diamonds that reflected the death of my home planet. I tried to fire the emergency flares, but the buttons melted into drops of honey. The gravity in the ship inverted, and I found myself floating toward the ceiling, which was now a clear portal looking down at a forest made of upside-down, crystalline cherry blossoms. "Don't be afraid," Maru said, her butterflies merging to form a glowing, translucent sword in my hand. "If the world is gone, we have to draw a new one. Use the memory in the box. Use the light." I grabbed the hilt, and it felt like holding a bolt of lightning. I kicked open the airlock and stepped out into the golden eye. There was no wind, only the sound of a distant piano playing a melody I hadn't heard since I was 5. The Starlight Girl reached out her hand. "The sun is waiting to be reborn. Will you be the spark?" I plunged the sword of memories into the pupil of the giant eye. The explosion wasn't fire. It was a burst of every color that had ever existed, swirling into a tidal wave of paint. The Silver Dragonfly dissolved into 1,000,000 petals, and I felt my body becoming ink. The city of Neo-Shinjuku didn't just reappear, it was redrawn, stroke by stroke, by my own thoughts. The skyscrapers were taller, the rain was warmer, and the billboards no longer hacked the mind. I was the architect of a world that existed only because I dared to jump. I woke up in a park, lying on real grass that smelled of summer. Next to me sat a girl with starlight hair, eating a strawberry crepe. She looked at me and winked. "Good morning, Kaito. The sun is exactly 5 minutes old. How does it feel to be the first sunrise?" I looked at my hand and saw a faint, digital butterfly tattoo on my wrist. It flickered once and then vanished. The ship was gone, the war was over, and the universe was a blank canvas. I took a bite of the crepe. It tasted like the future I had finally earned. Neo-Shinjuku hummed around us, but it was different. The people weren't components, they were poetry. I realized that reality is just a dream that someone forgot to wake up from. "Let's go," I said, standing up. "I think I want to see what happens in Chapter 2.